parents and coaches, my name is Shelly Galligan. I'm a registered nurse with 25 years of experience in the emergency department. In addition to that, I'm certified in advanced cardiac life support, pediatric advanced life support, basic life support, offshore emergency medicine certified. I'm also a sailor, a boat captain, and a mom. And today I'd like to talk to you about our blockheads and how we keep them safe on the water. We are going to be talking about 5+1 tips for hydration. First off, we're talking about water today because water makes up 2/3 of our body. It's responsible for lubricating and cushioning our joints, for protecting our brain and spinal cord, and for transporting waste products out of our body in the form of sweat, urine, and yes, poo. Why is staying hydrated essential? It's essential for brain function, for mood, for memory, for immune systems, and it's especially important for athletic performance. It's really easy to get dehydrated on the water, especially now when we've got these high-tech fabrics that are designed to wick sweat away from the body and keep you cool and comfortable all the time. That sweat dries and we get dehydrated without even knowing that it's happening. We used to have cotton and it was wet and you felt sweaty and you knew you were sweating, and that was a key to go ahead and hydrate yourself, but we don't even know that now because of these fantastic new fabrics. So it's especially important to stay hydrated on the water. Also, we need to think beyond heat and sweat. Those are pretty obvious. But when you think about it, the physical activity of sailing, the muscle use, is burning fluids, and we need to replace those. And even cold water sailing is almost more insidious that we lose fluids because you're shivering to stay warm and you don't even know that you're burning fluids that way. Shivering burns an intensive amount of calories and fluids. And most importantly, drinking only when you feel thirsty or waiting until you're thirsty is really too late in the process. In kids and in adults over 50, our thirst recognition system isn't quite as sharp. It isn't as accurate. So we aren't necessarily recognizing that we're getting dehydrated until a little bit later in the game. So we have an increased potential of getting dehydrated before we have a chance to do something about it. So we've made 5 important points about dehydration. And here's that +1 tip. To avoid serious dehydration, we need to have a plan about before sailing, during sailing, and after sailing. And we need to always be thinking about replacing what we've lost. For the pre-sailing part of our hydration plan, start hydrating a couple of days ahead of time. Schedule water into your day. Set a couple of water bottles out on the counter and just make sure by the end of the day you've gone through them. This works especially well for combating seasickness too. During sailing, the secret is small, frequent sips. You don't feel like you have to chug down half a water bottle all at once. Your body can make better use of that water if you keep it on a regular basis, so small, frequent sips throughout the day. This is especially good for seasickness as well, where your stomach will tolerate small amounts of water at a time versus half that water bottle going down at once. Hydrate with food as well. It all counts. Good options include melons, berries, watermelons, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers. It all counts. An apple alone has 6 ounces of fluid. Avoid caffeine and instead try ginger or peppermint tea for energy without the crash that comes with caffeine and sugar. When you're choosing things to hydrate with, think about those energy drinks like Gatorade. Gatorade has 34 grams of sugar in a 20-ounce bottle. That's really a lot of sugar. Let's go a little bit easy on those kind of drinks and replace them with water or even coconut water. So you may be asking yourself, how much water is the right amount of water for me to drink? Overall, it's different for everyone. It's a little bit based on your age, your weight, and your activity level. But a really good rule of thumb is you're well hydrated if you're putting out plenty of pale yellow urine, kind of the color of light lemonade. Thanks for watching, Blockheads. Remember to drink plenty of water, have plenty of fluids, and we'll talk again soon.